Welcome to National Pipe. They gave us a shout on what we're doing is we're milling this thing out 8 inches deep. We're gonna put some binder in it. We got a lot of good hard subgrade here, so we're gonna have a lot of good compaction on this asphalt today. As you can see behind us, we've already milled this out. You take a look down at the subgrade and see what all's going on with it. It's very structured, it's very sound. So we're throwing some binder in on it today. We're gonna try to get some more milling done here shortly. What we're doing is putting about 6 inches of base in here. We're doing it in lift to try to make sure we get our compaction rate. They're gonna set a lot of heavy pipe on this. So we wanna ensure that when they do set the pipe down that it doesn't imprint on the asphalt and gives them a good structure, hold on it, just to be able to stack. And if you see how big some of these pipes are and how tall they stack them, we wanna make sure we get good compaction on it. And then that'll lead into the future as far as keeping the product here and ensuring that they can keep pipe rolling for the next 20, 30 years.
We have Gordon and Son out here milling. Scott standing beside me. He's out here in control of all the milling going on. I'm gonna let him talk to you a little bit about what he's got, what he's doing, and let it go from there.
So he's milling down 8 inches deep. It takes it back down to the stone, gets rid of all the old asphalt. It grinds it up real fine, gets rid of it so they can get down the stone to get a good base. We're based out of Advance, North Carolina. We take on all kinds of milling projects. We do a lot of DOT milling, a lot for the state, a lot of highways, parking lots. We do it all. Jordan Lambeth has been great to us. We've worked with Jordan and Dom for years. They're a good group of guys to work with.
This is Brad. He's in charge of National Pipe, and I'm gonna let him talk for just a minute on what we're doing, what's going on in the future too.
How we're doing today. So, give you an idea of the project that we're dealing with scope-wise. We do around 26 trucks a day out of here, which equals up to about 700,000 pounds a day. Doc and his crew have done great, providing us with anything we need as far as help, moving around, making sure that all of our guys are safe and that his guys are working with my guys to keep everyone safe. So National Pipe's one of the largest vendors of PVC pipe, mainly for water and sewer. We do some electrical conduit. Inside, they produce roughly 300 to 350,000 pounds a day out of this location. And as I said, we ship off around 750,000 pounds a day, which equates to about 25 tractor trailer loads a day. We cover everything east of the Rockies, and mainly East Coast variant, but we will go out further if needs be. You just go to nationalpipe.com. We're on Google, and mainly we're a vendor to suppliers, so you couldn't get us as an individual. The church local supply house will be able to find us anywhere they want to.
So this is like area 9. What we're trying to do is stay out of the main driveway for now and just tidy up some of this area in the back. It's a lot of traffic back here when they store pipe. And what we want to do is be able to complete this without having anybody back here. If you take a look behind you, you can see where we started grading out the dirt so we can add some heavy stone in there. Basically, we're probably going to put some binder in it. It's about 19C. That's what we call it here in North Carolina. It's an intermediate course, and what that does is gives it some stability, enough compaction on it. It'll hold up to heavy trucks and heavy forklifts. This area back here, you can see we graded it. Took a lot of it out of here, got it nice and smoothed down. Looks really good. We're gonna compact it real good here shortly and get some nice product on here to ensure that they got plenty of room to store pipe. Make it to where they have all the room that they need. We actually gave them about 10 more feet back, was able to push everything back. I think it's going to give them a lot more storage in this general area. Just taking a little bit of time right now. We're getting some paving done. It gives a chance for the milling crew and my trucks to run, get some asphalt on the ground. Gives everybody a little bit of a break. It's already 89 degrees out here today.
And it's only 10 a.m.
It's only 10 a.m.
Yeah.
The biggest thing, drinking a lot of water when you're out here, especially all the guys drinking Gatorades, staying hydrated. Safety issue around here is priority number 1. We have to go through a little safety consult every morning before we sign in. The biggest things is overhead pipe. And we're accomplishing that pretty good right now. So this is the top section. This is what we gonna call it phase 2. This is a pretty good sized section here. You can see this is all the big pipe. This is all they load all the trucks here. Hopefully Monday they'll have all this moved out of our way, and you can see there's one way in and one way out. There's no other way, no more entrances and exits in here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna start on this Monday and we're gonna mill everything back towards the woods. The biggest issue with this is this has probably been here 30, 40 years. There's no preventative maintenance going on down here. They're in the business to sell pipe a lot, so they got to move product. And what we're going to do is we're going to come in here. A lot of the biggest issues is you can see where the asphalt is broke off. It's just disappeared over years. And we're going to mill this thing down 8 inches. We're going to peel it back with 6 inches of binder and 2 inches of top. What we're going to do is create a smooth surface so they can go around and transfer pipe from one place to another and get it on these trucks and get it out for shipping. And that's our job in order to get a smooth asphalt ride, give them rideability on it for forklifts, semis, and it will hold the pressure of the truck. If the truck leaving here probably 70,000 pounds or a little bit better, so that ensures that we need to get a good product on the ground, make sure it's compacted really tight, make sure everything is just in line, and then that way they have plenty of room and a lot of safety concerns go out of the question now. This is phase 3 here. This area is, the challenge on this is just being able to get in between the pipe and the electrical units. Plus, they still got to have people coming in and out with forklifts. They got big 4x4 forklifts and little 4x4s. And what it's turned into is just created potholes back here. We're going to take that down and give them a good structure to run on. Also, be careful around the edge, making sure that we get great compaction. Some of these forklifts are going 2x2 by each other. We're just going to take it out, make it look good, replace it. We just got to be very careful around all the forklifts coming in and out, especially safety. We're going to cut one side of it out, fix it, and then give them the other side to drive on. Kind of like basically on a main road, you know what I'm talking about? You'll see they'll rip out one side and let them drive on the other. That's what we're going to do here in order to keep the production moving in and out of this place. Basically, the biggest thing is stability on the forklifts is to ensure that pipe gets from one section to another without dropping it and breaking it. The biggest thing is breaking these pipe. I don't know what they cost, but I'm pretty sure it's pretty expensive. So we want to make sure that we give them a good ride and be able to get the product from one spot to another without damaging it.
So the main process behind this was to up our efficiency, because we went from loading in dirt to now having smooth, level ground to work on. It's going to cut our damages down, going to cut the product discrepancies down from shaking off the lift, and Doc and his crew have done above and beyond to help us. Ran into a few issues that were unforeseen. They rolled with them, fixed them for us. Jordan stepped up and kind of made the acquisitions work. Doc fulfilled all his ends on his end, and we couldn't be happier for the business and the relationship we've got with them.
Hey guys, so today we're finishing up on National Pipe here in Colfax, North Carolina. Some of the challenges we had to face over here in this big, huge parking lot was just 30 years of neglect on the lot, 70,000 pound trucks. We milled this thing out. We had a few issues with subgrade, was able to get it somewhat stable. We did have a few areas that we had to undercut, throw some extra asphalt in it, put some fabric in it just to stabilize it. You can't really see it, but if you look off in the background, the grade here, it goes from one height to another. So you take over 30, 40 years of time difference to where they started and then just kept adding on. It creates a challenge of just being able to make water run. And then they build lots, they just throw a whole lot of stuff in here and it just never ends up working out right. So what we did was we came in, we milled this thing out. We have milled it out, got 8 inches deep in there. We put 6 inches of binder back in it, and then now we're on the top lift of 2 inches of surface. Everything is cured out and it looks really good.
Water's gonna fly off this thing amazingly fast. The other biggest thing was we had to deal with a lot of safety around here. They got forklifts. You might see them in the video with their overhead. We took in account for all that and made sure everybody was safe as they were coming through. We stayed out of their way. They stayed out of our way. And it's just two companies coming together to work together to make a job happen. So if you like what you see and you're interested in having some asphalt work done, give us a shout, 932-4392, or you can find us at LambethAsphaltServices.com.